I hope y'all can see me for real. Um, I want to say hi to everybody out there. Um, I just want to just start out by saying, God, thank you for waking up today, and hope everybody out there doing good. For those ones who not feeling so good, uh, just keep, just keep hope alive. Everybody's in my prayers. Um, the topic I want to speak about is depression, and a lot of people don't like talking about it because some people feel like that probably others wouldn't care about their depression. Taken from someone who deals with depression myself, um, I just want to just let people know, for the ones that honestly don't know how depression works. Depression is not something that just like go away. That makes sense. It's not something that just go away. It's not, you know, something you can just get rid of, like a common cold or um, these feelings that you deal with momentarily. It's really not like that. Depression is basically a, the state of mind, if you want to call it that. A lot of people don't know how to cope. Okay, so if it's somebody in your family that's dealing with depression, or a friend, or a family, or even a coworker, even if it's somebody that you don't know, it's nothing to like lend a hand and just it's not for you to figure out. It's basically a person that deals with depression. They just want somebody they can vent to, or somebody that they can talk to without being judged. So if you are that person and you're not gonna judge them, you're gonna literally listen. That's what basically a person that deals with depression needs. We don't want to be judged. We're not looking for that. We just really be looking for someone that understands. So the reason why I'm reaching out and I'm touching on this topic because a lot of people don't really like talking about it. And this is a subject that I feel like don't need to keep getting swept up under the rug at all. Because there's too many people losing their lives over this over depression. Anxiety is the same thing as depression. It's the same thing. Uh, it's the same scenario. So if you feel like that don't nobody understand, it's plenty of ways that you can kind of cope with it and deal with it, and that's basically what we're gonna pretty much be touching on today as well. So number one, first of all, you got to channel your feelings. Like you got to channel what upset you and how can you deal with it. If someone upsets you and it triggers your anger, or it triggers your emotions to where it makes you want to cry, or it makes you just be like, you know what, forget this. Like I just want y'all to just put kind of like a couple of tips out there for you. It might don't work on everybody, but you could try it. It's kind of been working for me. And I'm not saying what works for me probably works on people who deal with it, but probably even one or two steps work. At least you're getting somewhere. Number one, when you're dealing with a problem, and it could be communication, because people that deal with depression, we don't communicate very well. Period. We pretty much, if we're not hiding our feelings, like some of us like blow up, or we tend to blow things out of proportion. Sometimes, let me put it like this: sometimes we blow things out of proportion. So basically, in order to not do that, you have to analyze the situation. And what I mean by analyze, like really think about, is this worth getting mad over? Is this situation worth me getting sad? Is this worth my energy or my time? So you might ask, okay, what do you mean by that? If it's not worth my energy. What I mean is, anger is energy. Whether you believe it or not, anger is like, that's energy that's unnecessary. Sadness, that's energy. You're still giving away your energy to the situation. Analyzing, okay, do I have to live with this person? Even if I do live with this person, do I have to be in this person's face? Yes, I probably have to be cordial with this person, but because it's all about your peace as well. So how can I be peaceful with probably living with this person, or I have to be around, I probably go to school with this person, probably go to college or whatever. How can I cope with it? The best way to cope with it is try to think positive through the situation. For example, I got into it, let's say I go to college, I got into it with my roommate. Let's say I stay on the college campus, I got into it with her. And she basically, I feel like she disrespected me. Before I react, is it something that could be talked about later on? Is it a situation that could be fixed? Was the conversation a little bit too heated to where I feel like the words cannot be taken back? If that's the case, you still can get through it. Number one, even though we get upset at whoever, we still have to respect that person. And you say, oh, why we gotta respect that person and that person disrespected us? Because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. You keeping yourself peace. So whatever that requires your peace, and guess what? You never know. You know what I mean? Like, the situation might turn into a positive. At the end of the day, like I say, you still got to stay positive. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. So, like I say, with any of them type of situations, make a positive outcome of it. Okay? If you're going through financial stability, not stability, if you're going through financial crisis, if you don't know how this is going to happen, what this is going to happen this day, how can I overcome that? You know what you can do? Don't worry about it. Everything is not meant to be fixed right then and there. Don't worry about it. Because guess what? Worrying is not going to help the situation. It's not. It's not going to help the situation at all. Only thing it's going to do is add to the situation. So how do I not worry? Well, let's see. If it's a financial crisis, if it's a dampening things, always know that you got more than one option. Always remember that. You got more than one option. I don't care what type of financial crisis you are going through, you always have more than one option. If you're religious, you can also pray about it. You can meditate. Because anger, stress, whatever you're going through that's your downfall, all you got to do is just take 10 seconds, even 5 seconds to breathe in and out. Try doing it every day. Breathe in and out. Meditate. Because it all starts with you. Person that deals with depression, it all starts with your mind. How is How are you thinking about the situation? Are you thinking about it in a negative way? Or are you thinking about it like beyond the point of just being beyond angry to where you want to do something? Like, it all starts with your way of thinking. You might say, hey, you know what? That's more easier said than done. True. I'm not sitting here saying it's going to be easy, but it's worth a try. The steps can be easy. Let me put it out there like that. The steps can be easy, like meditating, easy. Put on some meditating music, close your eyes, and just breathe slowly. Block everything from your mind, or try to block everything. Even if everything don't be blocked from your mind, just relax. How can you be angry if you relax? You can't. It's not possible. You just gotta relax. Because when you relax, when your body relax, your mind relax. Really, meditation begins with the mind. So if your mind is calm, you're gonna be calm. If your mind racing, everything else, you're gonna be anxious. You're gonna get anxious. Anxiousness comes with anger, frustration. So if everything, your mind, just calm your mind down. Just know, like I say, you always have options. People that deal with depression, we feel like we don't have any options. In our head, whenever we deal with it, whenever we go through the episode, we feel like the only option is what everybody don't want to happen. I'm not saying a death experience. I'm saying like where we feel like everybody is against us. So if you have any, like I said, if you have any family members or you have any friends and you're like, I don't know how to deal with this person. It's not so much of dealing with that person. It's so much of understanding that person. If you can understand them, that's really all a person that depressed needs. It's somebody that understands, and like I say, not quick to judge. Well, I try to love them, but when we go through the episode, all we need, even if you just sit with us, even if you just hold our hand or just hold us or just, long as we feel like we care for, we love, we want it. And some people that don't deal with depression, I say some, not all, will feel like they're selfish, but it's really not. It's not. You see, that type of thinking for people that don't deal with depression, some, I'm not going to say all, that type of thinking right there is what really drive a person that deals with depression away from you. You can say whatever you want to calm them down, guess what? It will not work. Because off of that, that one particular thing that you have said that triggered them like, I don't trust you anymore. See, a person that deals with depression, they got to be able to trust you. If they don't trust you, you good as nothing to them. As far as that, I'm not saying they don't care about you. I'm saying you good as nothing, like as far as them confiding in you and trusting in you and feeling like, okay, everything's going to be okay. Let's say 70% of the world that don't deal with depression, just hypothetically speaking, they feel like we selfish, like I just said. They want all of the attention. Ain't nothing wrong with them. And I have heard some people say this for real. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They just looking for, a way out to make it. They just want things easy or want things done for them. No. First of all, that is not the case. It starts with mental. Start with the mentally, with the mentality. That's why a person that deals with depression goes to someone that would not judge them. Really, honestly, can't nobody in this world judge anybody. Can't nobody in this world judge nobody. Because we are all imperfect. Whatever that you might deal with, and I want the people that deal with depression to honestly know this. You are somebody. It is someone out there that loves you. But one thing I want to also tell you is you cannot push everybody away. You will know if that person really cares about you. You will know if that person really loves you, if they're really down for you. You will know. Off top, you want to know. Them people, don't push them away. No matter how hard the depression is, do not push them away. Then you got the depression that makes you angry. This makes you frustrated. So I just really, and I'm not ashamed to talk about this because I really want to put that out there to where it's like, I want y'all to like really understand what a lot of people that deal with depression, what it looks like. It looks like rainy days. It don't look like sunshine. It looks like rainy days. It looked like a hole that you will never get out of. It's looked like you confined. That's what depression looks like. It's like everybody against you when they really not. Or some of them really not. So when a person going through a depressed state, the best thing to do is reassure them that you are loved. And then, man, you're going to get through this together. And then I'm not going to leave your side no matter what. Because like I say, some people are quick to judge people that deal with depression and don't know the situation. But what if depressed people rush to judge other situations? Oh, you dealt with a heartbreak, but that ain't nothing. Oh, you dealt with struggling, but that ain't nothing. Stop judging. You want the death race to go down? And I'm not trying to be, and I'm sorry for the ones who have dealt with family members that they have lost. And I'm not speaking to y'all at all. I'm speaking to the ones that quit to judge. If you want people that deal with depression to get better, stop judging. Period. Because you wouldn't want nobody to judge y'all if y'all was in that same predicament. You will not. But it's up to us. I'm not saying that y'all have to do everything for us. Because at the end of the day, your words of wisdom, your being there is cool. Do not get me wrong. It's lovely. But at the end of the day, we got to comprehend that. At the end of the day, we got to go through them ropes. We got to go through that whole process. We got to get to the finish line. Not y'all. But if we had that support, which means, like I said, no judging. If we have that moral support, we're like a flower that's blossoming. But if we have some people that study looking down on us and it's treating us like we're nobody, or treating us like we don't have no feelings, or treating us like we just a whole bad habit out here, then guess what? We're going to wither. We're not going to blossom. We're going to wither. We're going to wither and die. Excuse my language. I don't mean to say it like that, but I'm saying like a flower, like hypothetically speaking. We're going to die on the inside. We're going to shut down. That's a state where we don't want to talk to nobody. We don't want to pick up the phone. We just want to lie down and not do nothing. It takes every inch in us to just motivate ourselves. All right, come on, let's go do this for the day. Let's go do that for the day. It's going to be all right. We got to talk to ourselves. It's going to be all right. I'm not ashamed to say that. But a person that's quick to judge is going to say, oh, you talk to yourself? Oh, you crazy. You need to go to a mental institute. No, you need to start understanding, close this, and open up this. Open up your ears and listen. Because the average person, guess what? You do the same thing. When you're trying to motivate yourself, what you do? You probably talk in the mirror. Man, I'm going to be all right today. I'm going to have a good day today. That's still motivating yourself. We have to do the same thing. It's going to be all right. So I'm going to have a good day today. I'm going to tell you whatever that I might be going through today. I'm going to say, you know what? The day is mine. And if you see somebody that go through depression, don't ignore it. Some people do that. They ignore it. It's just like, oh, they'll be all right. Ain't nothing probably wrong with them. They just, had a bad day today. It's cool. They brush it off. No. That's where you made your first mistake. So you say, okay, how would I know if a person around me deal with depression? Number one, they're going to be off to themselves. Now, you do have a such word as antisocial. No. With depression, you're not going to be around no one. Not even people that you get along with. At that point, that don't matter. So they want to be to themselves. Whether they be in a corner, not saying anything, whether they be in bed all day. That's how you will know. Number two, they're going to either eat more or they're going to eat less. However their appetite is at the time, you will know. If you see someone, and they, like I say, they down, they not saying nothing, you could be saying everything in the world to them, and they're not replying to you. And they could be eating, and you're like, hold up, I'm not used to them doing this. We're like, what's really going on? Then you say, okay, I'm just probably, looking into it too much. No. Always go off your first instinct. They're going to either eat too much, eat enough, like not enough. They're either going to overeat or they're going to eat nothing at all. Number three, you're going to feel it. Okay? You're just going to feel the vibe. If you're the type person that you feel vibes like something is off, go off of that. You got two different people. You got a person that's depressed that'll walk around the house all day, not say anything. And you got the other depressed that's locked in the room that don't come out the room for nothing. Only with self to use it. Go back in the room, not say nothing. Then you got the ones that you bring around the crowd. People quickly just probably label it, they being antisocial. See, the thing with that is, even though you're antisocial, you still want to speak to the ones that that you cool with, if they're not speaking to nobody and they just off from everybody, even the antisocial person be like, hey, if they cool with the person, hey, how you doing? And keep moving. If they not saying nothing, and they look at you and say, hey, I'm ready to go. You could tell a depressed person by just looking in their face, you can know that they down. They feeling in the dumps. Some of us will try to get out, do things that don't mean we're not depressed. We're just trying to stay in the race. Okay, now, well, if my friend or if my girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever dealing with this, and I see these type of stages with them, what do I do? Well, it all depends on them, because every individual is different. If he say, I don't want to talk right now, I don't want to talk right now, I don't want to talk right now, then you be like, well, if he keeps saying that or she keeps saying that, what am I supposed to do? Keep being there. If y'all both got if y'all both got a phone, text them, baby, I love you, or send them stuff that'll make them smile. Person that deal with depression, we love that. Just send them something that'll make them smile, lighten up their day. They might not smile in front of you, but that don't mean that they're not smiling. It's all about positiveness. That's what it's all about. Being positive. And guess what? While you're doing this with them, guess what? Also, it can help you. Because everything happens for a reason. So don't just do that just to get them out of their funk or whatever they're going through. It can also teach you how to be more of a positive person. I'm saying if you're not already, if you're not a positive person, it'll teach you. By the time you're done with it, it'll teach you. And then guess what? You're going to be like, you know what? I've been sitting up here complaining about this and then just looking at this and I don't even know what I'm complaining about no more. I don't even really know. Certain people's situations, you can learn from it. So instead of judging, try to learn something from it. Because while you judging them, you could easily be put in that situation. You could easily be put through what they are going through. Just like it takes y'all, feel like it takes nothing to judge. Some of y'all, I'm not gonna say all of y'all, some of y'all, it takes nothing to be kind either. It takes nothing to be kind. It takes nothing to show gratitude. So if you want that person overcome it with whoever that deals with that, just be there for them. Don't overcrowd their space, which means if they say, hey, I just want to be left alone, still go in and check on them. Hey, how you doing? You ain't got to say, hey, I was just wondering if you're hungry. We know how to get up, and no disrespect, we know how to get up and go in the kitchen. Even if you just don't say nothing, just sit there with us. That's what we need. When you're going through that type of episode, that's what you need. That's what we need. You don't have to speak. Just be there. If you want to overcome it with them, and really ain't no such thing as overcoming it, to be honest. It's strategies. But see, us the ones that deal with depression, I want y'all to know this. For us, the ones that deal with depression, I want y'all to know. We want it. We always say we want to live a regular life, but guess what? We gotta fight for it. We gotta fight for it. And I'm telling myself and I'm telling y'all that I'm gonna fight for it. This YouTube channel, the 8 subscribers that I have, I want to thank y'all for even doing that. I don't care if I just only had them 8 subscribers. I'm cool with it. But this is my journey. This right here is my journey. And I'm going to share it with y'all every step of the way. It's not just going to be about depression, anxiety. I'm going to be doing different things. I'm going to be DJing. I'm going to do all of that. But today I just wanted to speak on that. I just wanted to touch on that topic. So I apologize for going kind of off of the topic. But going back, for people who want to deal with depression, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all not in this by yourself. I'm in it with you. And we're going to get through this thing together. And I'm not just saying it just to build up more revenue. I'm saying it because I'm speaking it from the heart. I know how you feel. And it's going to be okay. We can live a regular life just like everybody else. But we got to win it. We got to fight for it. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Whoever that's not meant to be in your life, let them go. Let them go. Because us to deal with depression, we be like, nah, it's not the right thing to do. Guess what? It's new millennium. It's every right to do. Because if you keep on just chasing after that person or just want that person to be in your life, or they keep you dirty, or people around you that's not for you, that's not meant for you, but you saying, you know what, hey, it's gonna be better, it's gonna get better. Guess what? They got to learn, they got to grow up. Just like you have to grow up, just like all of us got to grow up, they have to grow up too. It's not saying that they may not end back up in our life. It's just saying it's not meant right now. And that's okay. They got some growing up to do. Because guess what? Inside and you doing what you have to do, and you prospering, and you doing good with your depression, and guess what? Just like we growing, they got to grow. But they got to grow mentally. They got to understand that you are not a toy, that you are not a doormat, that you are somebody. They have to understand that. And if they can't, then they're not growing up mentally. They might have certain issues that they're dealing with that right now we might just not have the time for. But it's okay. I want y'all to know it's okay. It's not your fault. It's okay. You can do anything that anybody else can do. And I want everybody to deal with depression to know that. You just got to put it here. When you visualize it, do it. I never thought I'd be, this YouTube channel be I never thought one day I'd be doing this for real. Like, just as far as the YouTube channel. I give up, I go back to it, I give up, I go back to it. Honestly, I love podcasting. Been talking about this for a couple of years now. And guess what? I'm doing it. Because it's what I want to do. This is what I was set out to do. Everybody don't have the same dream. Everybody's not meant to see that. It's okay. Stop blaming everything on yourself. It's okay. whether it's somebody close to you, whether it's your friend, whether it's an associate, you deserve to be happy as well. And if can't nobody else see that, they don't need to be around you. You deserve to be happy, 100%. And whatever that you are going through, find that someone that you can find in and talk to them. Even if you got to hit me up on YouTube, go on my YouTube channel. Please. Aries Taku, look me up. That's my that's my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel. Everybody that's not subscribed, subscribe to. Hit the like button if you like this video. I will be putting out more videos because I'm not giving up. I don't care if I have my days, I'm still getting on here and I might talk about whatever I'm going through in a positive direction. And no, also, last point for people that deal with depression, stop changing the things that you can't. You only can work within yourself. You can't change nobody else. But you also don't have to be around certain people if they affecting you mentally, emotionally, physically. Let them go. It's not going to happen overnight. But in due time, when enough is enough, you're going to let them go. Because you need your peace too. So only work with the things that's around you, which means you. Whatever's within your control. You can't control other people. You learn it the hard way. You can't control other people as far as how they treat you. Do whatever you gotta do. Maintain your peace. Maintain your energy. Every battle is not meant to be fought. Gain back your energy. What I mean is, don't put your energy out there. That goes for relationship. That goes for friendship. That goes for family. That goes for however you want in every aspect of your life that you're dealing with trouble. And don't fix nothing if it's not meant to be fixed. And always remember that you are somebody. That you are a good person. And even though other people don't see it, I had to learn this the hard way. It's not meant for everybody to see your dream. It's not meant for everybody to be there while you coming up. It's not meant. So for whoever they want to walk out your life, let them. It's not meant for them. You pick your head up. Pick your head up and know that everything's going to be okay. Everything in your life will be okay. And always live your life in the moment. Congratulate yourself. Nobody else have to. I'm proud of myself because of how far I came. I'm proud of myself. And guess what? I'm proud of all of y'all too. So whatever accomplishments that you carried out, you finish them. You go and finish them. Y'all welcome to subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button. I enjoyed talking to y'all today. Sorry in the beginning of the video. Probably was a little bit all over the place. But I kept going though. I was nervous, but guess what? Can't quit. You gotta keep going. So I wish y'all love, peace, and prosperity. Until we meet again, keep your head up and stay positive.